Hey guys, Chris here, and on today's video we're taking a look at this, which is the awesome new Bowser's Castle, or Bowser's Boss Battle, which is set 71369, and it's the biggest set that you can get in the LEGO Super Mario range at the moment. So, is it worth it? Let's find out. Okay, so quickly taking a look at the set details. Obviously it is from the Super Mario theme, and it's going to be released August 1st of 2020. It contains 1,010 pieces with a recommended retail price of £89.99 in the UK, or $99.99 in America, or €99.99 euros in Europe, which gives it a price per piece of 9.9 cents. Or kind of 8.9 pence in the UK. So that's actually pretty good pricing. Obviously this doesn't contain any minifigures, but it does have the buildable characters, which are basically minifigures for this theme. And it does have 4 of those, and 3 of them are unique to this set. So first things first, let's take a look at the buildable characters, then we'll take a look at the set itself, then the playability features on this, and then we will add the Mario minifigure as well as the start and end from the starter pack course in order to play a level and show you how that goes. So let's start off with the smallest one of these characters and the one that's not exclusive to the set, and we'll take a look at the lava bubble. Now this guy is kind of cute, pretty cool. He only has that exclusive printed tile there, which is the black 2 eyes on a yellow 2x2, and then also he has this sticker piece, which if you guys didn't know, the sticker pieces are basically, they are applied at the factory. It's so that they don't wear off compared to the actual printed stuff, but they are factory done and they are high quality. They're not your standard Lego stickers, they are very high quality laminated stickers, and basically what they are is it's so that Mario can read them, kind of like a barcode, and he interacts with them basically based on what they are. So as you can see from the lava bubble one, it does actually have a little lava bubble at the bottom, so you can take this off and use it in some other areas, like so. I'll just show you quickly. So if you want to create something where it has an interactivity of the lava bubble, you can do that so with this tile, which I think is pretty cool. You can also, if you wanted to, and you don't want to have these on there, if they look a bit ugly and you want to have them as display pieces, one cool thing that you could do is actually just remove that and replace it with a 2x2 yellow tile, and it will just look really nice as a display piece then without any of the barcodes on. So next we'll go into the 2 smaller ones of the exclusive characters, and we'll go with Dry Bones. Now he's exclusive in the sense that he's basically a different colour of the Koopa Troopers that are available, but Dry Bones is an absolutely awesome character. He has a 1x2 brick here for his eyes as exclusive, these rounded bricks here, which is the nose and the mouthpiece, and this rounded 2x2 for his tummy. These are all printed, no stickers on these sets at all, which is pretty cool. And if you go around to the back, he has a grey shell, which I believe is exclusive to this guy as well as the Dry Bones barcode. Now this one is different. You can only hit Dry Bones once and you get more coins than you would from like a Koopa Trooper or something. So he does have different playability features as the Koopa Troopers in the other sets. Then the next unique character is Boo. Now we do have a Boo in the King Boo set, but this is actually the only way you can get Boo, the normal one. Now yes, he is a square, not rounded, but I just think that's how LEGO decided to do this, and I actually think it works kind of well. I like the cheese wedge pieces here to create his arms, and he has exclusive, I think that's so it's a 1x3 brick for his mouth and a 1x3 brick for his eyes, and then he has the exclusive barcode there, which is Boo. And actually Boo you can't actually hit unless you have a star power, just like the games, you can't actually hit the ghost, which is pretty interesting. Other than that, he has a weird clip on the back which you could replace if you wanted to, like I said, the same with that. And that's because he clips into the set for the playability features of Boo, which we'll get into in a second. And then last but not least, we have the awesome Bowser. Now this is the biggest brick built character you can get in this at the moment, and he just looks awesome. He does have a little bit of posability, but his legs don't pose at all, just his arms, and they're on these ball joints and they can be moved, which is pretty nice. But he has a printed mouthpiece inside there, he has a printed nose piece here, printed eyes, and then this is a really nice built shell. This is a really cool new piece here, really like this. And then he has the Bowser barcoded piece there. But I think he looks absolutely awesome. I really do like him, and he even has a little tail which is posable too. But I just think he looks great, and I actually do like these built characters, and I think this actually looks better than the big figs, because I'm not a fan of big figs if I'm honest. I kind of like minifigures or, you know, buildable stuff. So I think this is pretty cool. And I think it was Bowser that first convinced me actually that this is a good way to go, because obviously with Koopa Troopers and the lava bubbles and Boo, I just don't think they could really do minifigure sizing for that. So I kind of come to appreciate this style actually more and more as I see it. And I think the actual Mario character is really, really cool, but that's another thing for another time. So Other than that, you obviously do get some other exclusive barcodes in the set. So I'll go through the barcodes and then the printed pieces. So one of the barcodes is this bit here. So the battle encounter has this piece here, which actually starts the Bowser's Castle music, and you're supposed to rotate this, which is why it has those pieces there on it. And basically what that is you clip this on, and you turn this here, and that creates this scene, which we'll talk about in a bit. Nothing over here, and then we do have another piece here, which is the same as on the original starter pack, which is the one that's for the kind of swing ones, where you spin it around, and the longer that Mario stays on it, the more points he gets. So that's pretty cool to have that one there. And then other than that, we have the question mark and the timer. So let's get the question mark off first. Here is the question mark block. It's exactly the same as the one from the starter set. Nice printed on both sides, and then it has the barcode on the top, which is really, really nice. Again, that's great to have that. But we also get a time one, and these are a bit more rarer in the sets. But as you can see, this is a turquoise timepiece, which is really, really nice. Again, printed both sides with a time barcode on. And that's obviously because this set might take you longer than 60 seconds to complete, so you might need to use some extra time to fight Bowser. So, what are the playability features? Well, I'll do this one first because then I can remove him because he's a little bit more fragile, but basically you can hit this bit here. It's a little bit of a seesaw, and that will throw Dry Bones off, like so, and then you can hit him. Then we'll go to this one here. So this piece here actually is when you put Mario on here, and I'll get him just in as he goes around, Boo actually goes at a different pace as Mario. So as you spin it, he can actually knock Mario off because he spins at a different rate. And that's kind of very reminiscent of the games. You know, if you were doing it where Mario was in front, the actual ghost would be slowly catching up with you like it does in the game, which I think is really, really cool. They've kind of added that playability of the original Mario stuff into the set. I think that's absolutely awesome. And then the other main one is obviously Bowser here himself. So this drawbridge here is separate. It actually is on a pivot, so I'll show you at the back. So as you can see, there's ball joints here, but if you hit these up, which is what you're supposed to do with the two levers, there is one here and one here. As you hit them up, the arms go up, and as you can see, this then moves. And what it does is it raises Bowser's bridge. So if I show you from the side. So I'll put them back down. You can see the bridge gets slowly raised. And that allows him then to slide down. As you move this, it pushes these pieces, and it basically pushes Bowser towards Mario until eventually he falls over. So you can get him to fall over. But yeah, his arms are kind of probably need to be a bit higher to make him a bit more forward, and then you can hit the him over, and that is basically the fight scene. So there we go. And the only other playability feature is there's also this little bit here with the lava bubble, which is just this small connector here, and you hit Mario on that, and it flicks him up, which is kind of reminiscent again of the game. So I think that's a really cool playability feature as well. Okay, so now let's bring in Mario and the start and goal flags. This is available only in the starter pack, so you can't play the game without these characters. Mario's only in that set. So I've done a review of that set. If you want to click the link above, you can go and check that out. But this is basically what the whole idea of it is you connect this to an end flag somewhere. So I'll put it over here, and then you can connect the start to something like here. And then as soon as Mario's on, you start the game, the 60-second timer starts, and then you play the game. So let's try and do this as best as possible without me getting my hands in the way. Let's just see if that gets my hand in the way there. You might be able to see the battle. I'll try my best to kind of get you to see what happens, but let's turn on Mario. So another thing that people ask is do you need to use the app? Because obviously there's an app for this. No, you don't need to use the app, but you can use the app basically to tell you how you got all the coins and stuff, or if you want to take pictures of your awesome levels and stuff. But to play this level, you don't need to do the app. If you want to have a more in-depth look at the app again, go and check out that starter one because I go more into details on the app there. But I don't think it's needed for this review of this set. So let's start it off. There we go. So Mario's started. I can hit the lava bubble. This one, so we can go over here, and as you can see, it's now got the ghost music, which is awesome. And if I hit Boo, he doesn't do anything, which is quite interesting. But again, you can hit Dry Bones there, knock him over, and I can't hit him again. Doesn't work. But then we can try and hit this if we can do it in time. There we go. Oh, and we can get that one. And I'll use the time. And then as you rotate Bowser forward, I can do this on the camera. Can I knock him over? Nope, I can knock everything else over, but I can't knock Bowser. There we go. There we go. And then we go to the end. And we get the score. There we go, 45 points. And other than this falling off, but obviously it's Lego, so as you're bashing things, things will fall off, but that might have been me actually just not having it on properly anyway. But that is pretty much the game. So you can still see the coins, you can still see everything that you want to on the game without having to use the app. But that is pretty much for it for the Bowser's Castle boss battle. Okay, so what are my overall thoughts on the set? Well, if you don't like the look of it, you're not going to like it as a display piece. But if you do like the look of it like me, I think it makes an absolute awesome display piece on its own, even if you don't want to get anything else. I actually think this is one of the sets you can get without Mario, actually, if you just wanted this because you're into Mario. And maybe at some point, minifigures will come because he is kind of a similar size anyway. If Mario was smaller, it wouldn't matter because Bowser is not one of those characters that stays the same sort of size in most of the games. So I think everything could work for that if you wanted to do that. But I think this is an awesome way to get 3 exclusive characters with Boo, Drybones and Bowser. But it is a bit on the expensive side if you're having it for playability reasons. So I really do like the playability of this. I think it's really cool and unique and I love the play. But for £90 or $100, there are a lot of sets you can get to maximise having more of that. There are quite a few £17.99 sets as well as £25 sets and £40 and £35. So you could buy a lot more of those smaller sets to build a lot more of a cool level than this. But if you do want to have an epic boss battle, there's nothing better than having Bowser. I mean, he is the ultimate Mario enemy. So it's what you want to do really at the end of the day. But I think this is a great set and I would definitely recommend it. And as I said, it's the first one I've actually built. I haven't built any of the smaller sets because this is just such an awesome, awesome set. So I really hope you enjoyed the review. Please let me know down in the comments down below if you're going to be getting this set or if you are interested in these Mario sets at all. Like I said, sorry if I'm bombarding the channel with more Mario stuff at the moment, but I am going to be getting every single one of these sets, so I did want to review them all and let you guys know my thoughts on them. But I am a massive Nintendo fan, so I'll try and do my other content at the same time too, but if I'm not doing that, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll definitely push out more of my normal content too. But other than that, have an absolute awesome day. If you enjoyed the vid, then if you haven't already, please like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. And as always, keep bricking it.